Relatively early in my experience as a hospital magician, I had seen a patient that had had kind of a tough day. And Child Life had given me a heads up about that, and I knocked on the door and I said, "Would you like to see some magic?" And she was non-committal, but her mom was like, "Yeah, we could use some." And so I went in and I started with sponge balls, which is a classic trick of magic. And I make the sponge balls appear and disappear in my hand and the patient's hand. And she said, "Can you make it appear behind mom?" So I went over and wow, mom had a sponge ball in her ear. And then her auntie had a sponge ball in her ear. And then her doll baby had a sponge ball behind her head. And then there was a sponge ball behind the TV. I must have made sponge balls appear from a half a dozen locations in that room. And every time she would laugh a little harder. And she was telling me where to make the sponge balls appear, and so much for the other tricks, I just made sponge balls appear for 10 minutes. And by the end, we were all laughing. And the sound of that laughter was awesome. That's why I do hospital magic. My name is Henry Truffs, and I'm a hospital magician.